Severe storms happening yesterday, generally west of Lincoln, really brought the kitchen sink. And a lot of these warnings were issued one after the other. So I can imagine Rusty was running around and kind of out of breath with having to keep track of all of these at some times, because we had severe thunderstorm warnings, we had tornado warnings, and flash flood warnings. The unfortunate trend with a lot of severe risks and storms we've seen in the state have been a slower movement to some of those storms, kind of moving over the same area too and producing heavy rainfall. So each of those green polygons are actually flash flood warnings going back toward Ogallala and near the Lake McConaughey area. North Platte experiencing some flooding yesterday, and even with some of these tornado warnings, some spotters actually saw tornadoes come down with the warning between Sargent and Burwell, and then just to the east of Broken Bow too. But the interesting thing this morning, usually I show you storm reports too, and there weren't any reports of tornadoes put in by the National Weather Service. So something I'm going to keep on looking at to see if we see any developments to confirm whether some happened. They were mainly in rural areas, so I don't think any damage happened. And then we had some severe wind gusts moving in along I-80 and up toward Columbus following the Platte River, with some wind gusts over 70 miles an hour toward Ravenna and Wood River. And that was where some of the heavier rain fell, just north of Grand Island. Radar estimating some 2 to 4 inches in that area. O'Neill was over 1.5 inches at the airport. These are each airport location, and Broken Bow actually fell off yesterday, so they stopped reporting in the afternoon, so I didn't get any rainfall reports from them. But if you would like to help me fill in this map for later, would love to hear some more rainfall reports. I know in Lincoln, amounts ranged from anywhere from 1/2 inch to 1 inch. I know here at the station we had a little less than 0.8 of an inch, close to 1.5 inches in Nebraska City, Fall City, almost up to now 1/10 of an inch. And so the nature of true summertime thunderstorms, some received not much, but some of us received some beneficial rainfall around 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Beatrice here this morning showing a drying trend, but still evidence of that rainfall overnight and cloud cover overhead. And recently we just had a shower move through downtown Lincoln, so that's why the streets look wet from our Allied Communications camera over the Telegraph District. Temperatures this morning, even though they look to be on the warmer side, feel cooler after the cold front moved through. It is now stalled out to the south and east, and still going to be humid for your Thursday. Light winds out there this morning. That spot shower that just moved through Lincoln is now moving to the east along I-80 toward Ashland and Louisville, and just about out of our hair. And then we're going to, I think, kind of dry out this morning. Spot drizzle possible before some more showers and thunderstorms will develop with the heating of the day, largely where that cold front has stalled out over extreme southeast Nebraska. No threat of severe weather with these storms, and then we'll kind of clear out somewhat tonight, but cooler temperatures as a result today. Lower 80s for our school supply drive and a little bit of a northerly breeze. We get another day in the lower 80s for tomorrow with some spot thunderstorms in the area before we clear out and warm up over the weekend.
All right, thank you very much, Jessica. And here's a great look at those storms.